Hi everyone, welcome back to Edge of Wild. Nicole here. I'm getting ready to start, I feel like this is like week 6 of planting some more seeds. This one is almost all successions. The only thing that I'm starting that I don't already have on the grow racks, and actually I've never started, are Annual Phlox. It's the Art Shade Mix from Johnny's. Otherwise, things that I am starting, I'm going to do another tray of Marigolds, both the gold and the yellow in that tray, just like the last time. Feverfew, Statice, I'm going to do a tray each of Statice, and then some more Bupleurum. So, excited to get those started and get them growing. Grow racks are looking great. Ranunculus went outside 4 days ago. I think 4 days ago. They went outside 4 days ago. They've been enjoying the outside weather. However, I have been keeping them in the shade because it's 80 some degrees outside. Like yesterday it got up to almost 85. And in the sun it's really, really warm. And ranunculus do not like that kind of heat. So they've actually been hiding in the shade most of the time. But they've been pretty happy. I started peas, radishes, and spinach in the garden from seed. I would love to put my onions, my cabbage, and my kale, which my cabbage is looking awesome and I'm so excited about it. If I put that out there and the flea beetles go after it, I'm going to be so mad. But it looks awesome right now. I'm so excited about it. I want to put those out, but they're calling for cool weather on Wednesday. They're calling for 31, so it'll probably be 28. Probably I'm going to bring the ranunculus in for the overnight of that. Because I just don't think that's going to be a safe temperature for them to be at. I don't want to see any damage at this point. So I have to wait. Earth Day, the 22nd, we have a wedding that we will be at, so I will not be able to go out and put anything out that day, but I'm hoping either when we get home Sunday, which is probably not going to happen, but that following week, some of the evenings, be able to go out and start putting my seedlings out, whether that means I'm hardening them off for a couple days, because I definitely want to do that. I do not want to fry everything to a crisp, but we really have to see. I'll know more next week as to what the weather looks like. My snapdragons would love to get outside. Also not willing to risk them in a really cold weather, but I think once we get through this next one, it's lows in the mid 30s, which they should be fine at. So we're gonna give it a try. Could lose them all. That would be terrible. But I also am almost out of grow rack space. I had to go get my old trays and seed starting trays, which some of those have holes in the watertight, which is not watertight anymore, tray part. So I'm hoping I picked the ones that didn't. Could I have put water in and tested? Yes. But do I like to do things the hard way? Also yes. So we will see. But I had to go get some of those, and they're pretty beat up, but I've had them since 2018. So 5 years? About 5 years. So they're still doing pretty good. I've only lost a couple out of them. I really can't complain. Now, are they definitely nowhere as near as pretty looking? Yeah. But they work. That's what matters. So if I manage to get my snapdragons out, I'll get a couple more spots on the grow rack, and I also will have more trays for all the things that I plan to continue to start. I would like to, once I get most of the cool weather hardy annual stuff out, then I really want to start some of my zinnias. And I've even considered starting my sunflowers inside because I am less likely to deal with something robbing the seeds out of the bed with the sunflowers if I start them inside versus starting them outside. We shall see. I did talk to the neighbor. They're going to come till the garden eventually once they get to that point. I have plenty of grow space. We finished putting compost in the garden. And I think I'm probably going to put some carrots in too today because I think they'll be fine even with the cool weather. But I didn't want to put those in the other day because keeping those happy in hot weather. Not fun. That's why you start them early in the spring. So I'm going to get started on seeds. Just going to plant my seeds, add my vermiculite, put my covers on, and add them to the grow rack. And then I will take you for a tour of everything on the grow rack. Okay, I have everything all planted. So as you can see, the grow racks pretty much are full. I have one more set of lights that goes on the floor. And I usually use that for like tomatoes and like potted up things, which tomatoes are the next thing that I need to separate out. So I have all of our trays started. I think this one, those are our snapdragons. Those are still so-so. Let's see here. I think these are straw flowers. These are the ranunculus. Or no, not the ranunculus. What am I thinking? Rudbeckia. Those are Rudbeckia. The ranunculus are outside. I'm crazy. Don't mind me. These are the Statice from last week. I have Feverfew and the Aggerarium. That lid is almost ready to come off. What do we got here? Asters, Marigolds, Yarrow, some potted up caladiums, snapdragons, sea holly, delphiniums, more snapdragons, all the veggies. See, look at those cabbage plants. Don't those look phenomenal? I'm so excited about them. Celery looks good. Brussels sprouts down there looking pretty good. In general, just very proud of that veggie tray. This is stuff I worked on last night, so I potted up the Sweet Williams into bigger pots. I need to separate out my tomato seedlings this week. I think I'm going to separate out these Mahogany Splendor hibiscus as well. More snaps. More snaps. It's hard to see with the lights. Those are trays from today. What is this? This is Feverfew. And What is that? Oh, that's the Adrarium. What else is down there? What else did I start with feverfew? I don't remember. Asters. Oh, there's celosia back here. Some of these got a little dry, so I lost a couple. I think I lost like 3 celosia plants. Whoops. More asters. And that's everything on the grow rack. So everything's looking pretty good. I actually did, so I don't know if you can notice the discoloration on these leaves. So I think it's a possibility they had a little bit too much light, like too long of a day light exposure, just from having the lights on so long. So I actually backed down the amount of time that the lights are on. I think that will help. I've had to move some of them up a little higher because they do get pretty hot after being on most of the day. I have the fan off right now, but fan's normally running, keeping air moving. I need to go thin some of these asters need to be thinned. See, we can kind of see on these ones the coloration. I think it's too much light, but I'm not certain. But yes, so gotta work on that. Looking good though. Excited to get these out. I feel like I constantly keep saying 10 days. My 10 days keep moving. But in the next 2 weeks, a lot of this stuff is going to be able to get outside. So excited to get it there. Thanks for coming along. I hope you have a wonderful rest of the week. See you in the next one.